22, the last chapter in the Handbook for Catholic Moms. And this chapter was all about creating a Catholic home. So before I get started, I just want to say thank you to my husband and kids for dealing with my filming schedule these past 3 months. I didn't know how intense it was going to be, and I made a lot of extra videos besides the book club. So I think that those two things just together created some kind of trying times, but we got through it, and I love YouTubing, and everyone's feedback was amazing. I liked that the book had caused me to talk about some things that maybe wouldn't have talked about otherwise. That being said, I'm very excited to let the Holy Spirit guide my channel from here on out. I want to do a lot more homeschooling videos. I want to get back to some minimalism videos, and just, and of course, keep talking about Catholicism and evangelizing and apologetics, because that is where my heart is. But before we get started, we have to finish out the book. So today is all about the Catholic home. Make sure after you watch this video, you check out the other ladies who are part of the book club, and make sure you subscribe to their channels, because if you like my channel, most likely you'll like their channel. A bunch of them homeschool, so if you're also a homeschooler, that's a great option to kind of follow a bunch of different Catholic homeschoolers. There's not a lot of us out there, and so I know that for me at least, I was always typing in Catholic homeschooling. I still do, trying to figure out what resources I want to use and what that looks like in particular compared to a Protestant homeschool or a secular homeschool. But with all that being said, let's talk about creating a Catholic home. Now, the author, Lisa Hendy, does mention this book, which I already happen to have, and it's called The Catholic Home. Okay guys, seriously, my lighting. I'm looking into getting a ring light, which I think will help a lot. It says celebrations and traditions for holidays, feast days, and every day. Now, I have to say, I am very new to celebrating the liturgical year. You guys, if you had known me like 2 years ago and you had told me liturgical calendar, I would have been like, you mean the readings? Like, I didn't know. I wasn't celebrating it. I didn't know what colors each day was. And I mean, I knew basics, but not to what I know now. So I had come across this book, and it was a game changer because it went through just the different seasons. It talked about traditions. It talked about traditions in other parts of the world, and which, seriously, I want to be a Catholic in Europe. If you are in Europe and you are a Catholic, like, let me know, because it seems like you guys have such a rich way of celebrating our faith because your countries like support it. Yesterday was the Assumption of our Blessed Virgin Mary into heaven, and I think that a lot of people in Europe got the day off, but in America, no. Sorry guys, I have like a cold, so like a really random, I guess it's like a beginning of the school year cold, but it just like hit me yesterday, or it hit me today. I was gonna go to Mass because today I'm filming this on the Assumption of our Blessed Virgin Mary, and I was gonna go to Mass this morning, and it just hit me. So I'm gonna try to like think through this, but I don't feel very well. Okay, so liturgical year. So the thing that's helped me really well, okay, so besides having a great resource like the Catholic Home, which goes through, like I said, lots of cool information and ideas on cooking, and if you watched like my very, I think it might be my very first video was, no, my second video I ever put out was a video on pretzel making for Ash Wednesday, because the pretzels represent the Trinity. And it was Ash Wednesday, and it was something that she suggested in this book. So talk about full circle, you know, 6 months later. Yeah, so I'll pin that video below, but it's like a 3-minute, really fast, like how we made, they were good pretzels though. And so this kind of resource is amazing. Having a calendar from your church, you know how your church always gives you a free calendar and a lot of people just kind of toss it? Don't toss it. It's an amazing resource. It has all of the holy days on there. It has all the colors on there. It has different saints listed. I mean, I live now by the liturgical calendar, and I actually have heard of homeschoolers who homeschool by the liturgical calendar, but I don't feel like starting my homeschool year like with Advent. Like, I actually take a lot of time off during Advent to focus on our faith and less on math and reading. I think that our lives as Catholics should be in rhythm with the liturgical calendar. So getting a like legit calendar is amazing. You can actually get a liturgical calendar for your calendar on your phone or your Mac or whatever. I can't remember. I'll see if I can pin it below, but I just downloaded it, and then it like popped up in my calendar, and so now all the feast days are in there. It'll tell me like it's, you know, whatever week of ordinary time it is right now, and that's very helpful to just create more of like a culture of Catholicism in your home. I think that to avoid being a Sunday Catholic, you have to live your faith just naturally all day, every day, and it'll wear off on your kids for sure. I'm gonna insert now some different images that we have, like all of our art that we have around the house. But that is another way to just make your house very Catholic and make it more of a culture. Having a Catholic home is beautiful. Like, make sure that people know you're Catholic. Don't be like in their face obnoxious about it, sure. But don't be afraid to have crucifixes on all your walls or over all your doors or in your bathroom. Put a Mary statue out on your front door. I love driving by a house and seeing a Mary statue because I know those people are Catholic. I could probably stop by and knock on the door and be like, hey, just wanted to say hi. I'm a Catholic too. I don't know, I get like, you know, people like honk when they're in the same car. Like I always like want to honk at other Catholics, like, hey. But like be loud about your Catholicism, not in an obnoxious way, but like be proud of it. You know, put your crucifixes up, put your pictures of Mary up. Put Divine Mercy images up. Put your Sacred Heart of Jesus and your Immaculate Heart Mary pictures up. Like, let people know, like, I am Catholic. And perhaps someone may ask you a question about your art or your crucifixes, and then it'll get the ball rolling. So let me know in the comments down below how you feel about your house. If you have enough Catholic art, if you want more Catholic art, if you don't have any Catholic art, you don't know where to start, I get a lot of my art from either Amazon or the Catholic Company is probably a more legit place to get it from. I just kind of like price check because, you know, we're not rolling in it. We're here in the army life. That's how that is. But man, I need some more Catholic art. I need a Catholic store. If I had a Catholic store here, I'd probably like end up having like a budget line item like for Catholic art every month. So that's where I'm gonna end it, you guys. Put your comments down below. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure that you like this video. If you're Catholic for sure, like this video. And if you enjoyed the book club, let me know because I'd love to know if this is something that you're interested in me doing again, like collabs. Now that my time is freed up, if there's something else you want me to talk about, let me know. All right, guys, God bless. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.